Better call an ambulance, but not for me. What is up, you guys? So here we are back for another local diaries. So I've had a little bit of a hard time deciding what to play. So we're going with a little old reliable that I have in my toolbox, and we are going to be playing Rescue Ace tonight. So we are playing a little bit of a different Rescue Ace variant. I have played many different ones. We're still trying to figure out what we can do. This deck is just a great toolbox. It's got so many options that you can play. It's really expandable, really fun. So if you picked it up before our hydrants went up in price, kudos to you. If not, sorry. But again, this deck is just really fun. So let me show you the changes I've made to my current version, and then let's head on out to locals, see how we do today. Maybe a top, let's find out. Alright, you guys, let me show you just a brief rundown of the profile. This is pretty similar to what I have played in the past. So I mean, there's probably nothing that's changed between 3 hydrant, 2 turbulence, 2 preventer, triple airlifter, triple impulse, with 1 engine, 1 fire attacker as our Rescue Ace monsters. You definitely want to see this first, this going second, this also going first is helpful. But that is it for our monster Rescue Ace lineup, for monsters at least. And then for spells, yeah, we played a 1 alert, 1 rescue, 1 HQ, 3 copies of emergency, which is what you want to see, with 1 contain, 1 extinguish. Pretty standard Rescue Ace. Then for our interrupts, we are playing Hand Trap still with triple Ash, triple Droll, the 2 Imperm, the 1-star Avis is a kind of a tech option, triple Book of Eclipse, and then triple Book of Moon. And then we follow up, I think the one change I did make was putting a called by, so we've always had to throw it. So yeah, I mean, pretty similar again to what I have been playing with consistency-wise. For extra deck, this is where it changes up a bit. We play 1 Garura and 1 Muddragon in the Swamp, as either just both really good cards for the format with Super Poly, or even using one of the cards that would be main in the extra deck. We are playing 1 Anima, 1 Linkrevo, 1 IP, 1 Proxy F Magician, 1 Sunlight, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Dark, 1 Hita, 1 Unicorn, 1 Heat Leo, 1 Heat Soul, 1 Apollosa, and 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World for our Link lineup. I still like to play the Underworld Goddess just because there are things that are unaffected, or there's big boss monsters, and being able to just link it off is pretty satisfying. Heat Soul Pass is what I generally want to go for going first. You just Heat Soul, draw into hand traps, and just use those to abuse your opponent. Heat Leo going second to get rid of pesky back row, along with Unicorn and the Nightmare Phoenix. The Hita and Dark. Dark is for a side option that I play. Hita really just search out any of your, well, mainly Hydrant is what you're wanting to search. Sunlight Wolf is really good. Proxy IP, yeah, all good options for this deck. And then in our sideboard, where things are changed, we are decided to side in Nibiru and Ghost Spells. I decided to change it from Ghost Mourner to Ghost Spell just because of Unchained being in the format. And then we are playing 1 Magnamut and 2 Phantasme. So we like to go Magnamut to search Phantasme, playing against a Link deck like Salmon Great. Yeah, we play double Lightning Storm, triple Super Poly, and then the 1 Duster, just to get rid of back row with Labyrinth. More than likely seeing a Rise in play. So yeah, so my shop tonight is, so the reason why we're playing the 1 Magnamut rather than 3, is my shop tonight is upholding the new ban list early, which is totally fine. And so we're going to try out Rescue Ace with the new ban list and see how it does. So that could have been prettier. But let's head on over to locals and let's see how we do with today's event. Hey fellow duelists, so round 2 is over for me. There's 13 minutes left in time, so we'll do a recap. Round 1 we play against Old Pride Punk. I went first game 1, set up my board with Heat Soul, Preventer, Turbulent, or Hydrant, and set 4 with one other extra set, which was Call by the Grave. And we ended up taking game 1. Game 2, he goes first, plays through the 3 hand traps that I had, put Psychic and Punisher pass. So I was top decking for the life of me, and I didn't have the ability to go combo until I top decked the card of a lifetime. But we went back and forth for a bit in that game, and we ended up going with me taking the top deck and just winning the game. So that was round 1. Round 2, we play against Labyrinth, and honestly, the matchup I probably hate the most, but you know, you gotta learn to play against it, and yeah. He E-ratted me. I had the field spell in hand, and I was really hoping to pop that off, but popped it, so I had no recovery, and then I had Fire Attacker, and I couldn't summon Fire Attacker, so we ended up losing both games 1 and 2 for that, so we lost in round 2, so we're 1-1 right now, playing Rescue Ace. So we'll see how round 3 and 4 go, hopefully a little bit better, but we'll see what happens, so stay tuned, you guys. Hey, it is your favorite YouTuber. We are here at the end of round 4 with 9 minutes left. Recap of round 3. So we played against Heroes, and we just kind of played oppressive with setting Turbulence, Preventer, book cards. Yeah, and we just kind of controlled the game. Games 1 and 2, and we ended up winning. Round 4, we play against Sword Soul. We haven't seen Sword Soul in a bit, so this was a little bit of a interesting match. He won game 1, setting up his board. I couldn't play through it. Game 2, I was able to sneak the win with Turbulence control, so allowed myself there. Game 3 was a lot of back and forth. Played on his turn. He was able to break my board. I broke his. Back and forth, but he ended up winning with the box. He had to shuffle back the cards, or just the one card I had, and then Baron to pop. So he ended up taking the win there. But it was a well-fought match, so we take what we got. So we ended up going 2-2 for the tournament tonight. So we'll see where we placed. Probably Rescue Ace is a last-minute decision to play it. So let's see how we do, and we'll let you guys know. So stay tuned, guys. So guys, tournament results were just announced, and I ended up taking 5th out of 14. So not too bad. 2-2 for tonight. There improvements I'd make on the deck, I don't know. I kind of like it as it is. The only issue is, again, prosperities, as I've mentioned before. I would throw an extravagance, but it's definitely not worth it for the deck. So we just hand trap the books, just to kind of control tempo, and just hope and pray that you play smart. There were moments in the deck or during games I could have played better, special different cards, searched out different things, but it is what it is. We learn from the mistakes, we push past it, we become better. So that is it for our local diaries tonight, you guys. If you like the content, like and subscribe, and catch me on Saturday as we are playing a new Draco Slayer, which post Banlist Draco Slayer, this might be good, might be crap, and it might be copium. So find out. So we'll catch you in the next one. We'll pass it over to you, duelists.